It's been at least 10 years since my guest had a runner here at Club Menangle, and when you know it, she's got to wait until the very last race to see her charge go around, which gave me plenty of time to catch up with Jane Morris. Well, Jane, good to finally catch up with you. And as I just mentioned, you've got to wait to the very last race before you see Bohemian Brawler go around.
Yeah, excited to be here. It's been a hot minute in between drinks, so we'll wait for the last. We'll take our chances where we can get one. So, yeah, just happy to be here.
And Jane, the last time you were here was with Bohemian Brawler's mother.
That is correct. So, yeah, last time I had sort of one good enough to come down here into these metropolitan meetings probably was, it was easy sort of 10 or 12 years ago. So the cycle of breeding has occurred, and, yeah, we're back here with this little fella tonight. He's shown lots of promise over the sort of few seasons he's been racing. We've had a hell of a lot of fun with him. So, we're down here for the trip tonight.
Well, that's what it's all about, having the fun. 30 starts for 4 wins, 13 placings, bred, own and train.
Bred, owned and trained, straight out of the barn, this little bloke, yeah. He, bit of a story behind him. Obviously, I own the mare, and I remember getting a call off Dad one day, and he said, "Line your mare up. I've got a fella organised down." He was actually standing down in Victoria that season, so first and only year I think he came out. Got him cheap. I think it was only a bit over $3,000 for the service fee, and yeah, here we are today.
You just mentioned Dad, of course. Kel Winnell's your dad, and what a wonderful career he's had. 71 years of age and still punching out plenty of winners.
Yeah, I'm exceptionally proud of where I come from. Dad, has had an extraordinary career. He's sort of done it on his own, didn't come from anything, and has had a lot of success over the years in an industry that's very easy to fail in. So yeah, very proud of where I come from.
Jane, so how did Dad's career all unfold?
Oh gosh, I think from memory, Dad, his early years, his formative years is how he got into it, was actually under the sort of guidance of the late great Ray Davis. So yeah, Dad left school, got a job at the dairy. I think back in those days you had to get someone to sign you out. So yeah, Dad started up there, and I think he learnt a lot of his skills that he probably still possesses today off Ray. They had a very, very close relationship over the years, and even today, through the generations, we still have a very close association with the Davis family. My brother does all the farrier work at their stables, and my husband and I actually have done we run a fencing business, so we've done a lot of work for them as well. They're great people.
Yeah, certainly got a lot of strings to your bow. We're going to cover some of those in a minute. But as you mentioned, with your dad, that generation had to do it tough, both as far as a profession was concerned and in the harness racing industry. It was tough.
Oh, exceptionally tough. Like, no one's worked harder than Kel. He's a credit to himself. He's got a great setup up where we all train out of. Couple of beautiful tracks. We've got stalls, everything we could want for, and over the years, I guess we've witnessed Mum and Dad, both build that together. So we're very lucky, very lucky.
One of your Dad's favourite sayings, and certainly comes as no surprise, never give up.
Never give up, no. Even now, he's still going strong, and no, Dad has never. God, I've seen him do horrendous things to himself over the years, and he's got up each and every time. Maybe sometimes not because he wanted to, but because he had to. But he's a very tough man.
Anthony, your brother, like your dad, left school at an early age because he knew he wanted to do one thing and one thing only. That was to follow in Dad's footsteps, and as you said, a very respected farrier these days.
He is, Anthony's gone along and forged his own career. Does a lot of work out in the Western Districts there, and travels away as well. So he's a busy man also. Got a family of his own too that he takes care of. Him and his lovely wife Emma. So he's very busy also.
His 9-year-old daughter Portia, along with your two girls, Poppy 8 and Stella 6, just starting to get involved with pony trots, I believe.
Oh yes, the older two girls, Poppy and Portia, just getting involved in it. Started to do a bit of driving in the holidays, and we'll see where that takes them. We've had a bit of bad luck with the ponies, been a bit under the weather, so we'll see where that takes us.
And how many horses would you have along with your dad in training?
Yeah, so I think I mentioned to you we were planning on cutting down, but numbers have crept up again. I think we're working sort of around 20 odd together. So Dad's got a few more than me in work. I've only got about half a dozen at the moment. So together, but it's enough work for all of us, that's for sure.
And over the years, you've seen Bathurst go from one step to another, and now it's a mighty place to race. Very strong, very competitive.
Oh, I love Bathurst. I do the majority of my racing down there. It's 5 minutes down the road. As you said, exceptionally good track, very competitive horses, great drivers. Yeah, it's probably a need why we sort of don't travel this far away anymore. Probably also for the other commitments we've got as well. But yeah, Bathurst is great. Love racing there. Love it.
What about influences in your career outside of Dad?
Yeah, I mentioned this before. I think no one in particular came to mind, but there's a lot of great people in harness racing, and I think you can learn something off everyone you have a chat with. We've got a great fella that comes and gives us a hand. Actually, Johnny Abbott, his name is, up from Blaney. I've learned a hell of a lot from him about the anatomy of horses, dealing with horses with injury, soreness, that sort of thing. But yeah, obviously 99% of what I've learned off Kel, and he's been a great mentor of mine.
So apart from being involved in the horses, having two lovely daughters to look after, in a business with your husband, the fencing business as you mentioned, you're also a qualified teacher and you've gone back to the classroom.
I have, only in the last week or so, just sort of the last little school I worked at, just lending them a hand at the moment, so we're just going to see where that takes us.
Your dad's had some very nice horses along the way. Crichton Dans are probably one of the best. The Grist, Anthony was telling me about. Luke Anthony, the Dance, which is currently going exceptionally well. Somerset Lane, and a horse that had a lot of success at Harold Park, Alpine Hero.
Oh, he does, yeah. Dad's, and I guess that speaks volumes about the person Dad is. He's had a lot of very supportive owners over the years, and owners, honestly, that he still has today that have been with him for my lifetime. So, yeah, over the years I've witnessed Dad. He used to frequent down here quite a bit back in the day, not so much now, but yeah, he's had a lot of success over the years down here, and yeah, very proud.
It was a tough school growing up when you consider he was up against all the Turnbulls, in particular the granddaddy of them all, AD.
Dad, not so much when we were younger, probably as we age, Dad has shared many stories with us about AD, and very funny ones as well. And actually I was just having a chat back around there in the stables with Russell Reynolds about some of the things that went on in the day. So yeah, you had to be tough to survive. It was a different era, and yeah, we're very fortunate enough now to enjoy the prosperities of what those people went through back in the day, that's for sure.
You've got a horse going at the moment, exceptionally well, called Chock-a-Block. Phoebe Betts has now got this particular runner. You breed, race and own a lot of your own horses, so 99%, but you had this horse and now Phoebe's got it going exceptionally well.
Oh, he is absolutely low flying at the moment. He's won 3 on the bounce, and yeah, teamed up with Phoebes about 12 months ago, and I haven't looked back. Yeah, she's great little workhorse, gets around, travels, does everything with them, and yeah, I think he's probably had about maybe 8 or 9 winners in the last, probably nearly close to 12 months now, and just had a hell of a lot of fun. So yeah, he's been a great old horse to us, and he definitely, when the time comes, he definitely will be welcomed home to it. A lovely retirement.
And Jane, Phoebe's one of those talented new brigade of trainer drivers coming through the ranks. She's an exceptional young talent and a lovely person to go with it.
Oh, I actually was just about to say that. First and foremost, a great person. I honestly would encourage anyone, if they've got a horse out there that they're looking for someone to do something with, I would put Phoebe's name out there, because great person to do anything with, and gets the results. So definitely put that name in your memory bank.
Well, Jane, it's good to see you once again. 10 years in between drinks. Let's hope it's not another 10 years before we see you at Menangle. Good luck tonight with Bohemian Brawler, and good luck with the career as it continues to go forward.
Yeah, thank you very much for your time. I appreciate it.